Welcome to Holistic Wellness 24/7. In today's video, we explore how to remain calm in the midst of chaos. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to improve your well-being. So let's get started. Imagine being caught in a storm at sea, the waves crashing against your boat, the wind threatening to tear you apart. Now imagine if instead of panicking, you could find a stillness within yourself, a calmness that the storm couldn't touch. That's the promise Stoicism offers. Life is going to throw its worst at you. That's guaranteed. But Stoicism, this ancient philosophy, gives you the tools to not just survive those storms, but to actually thrive in spite of them. Over the next few minutes, we're going to dive into 10 powerful Stoic principles guided by the wisdom of Epictetus himself. By the end, you'll be equipped to navigate the challenges of life with a newfound sense of resilience and calm. We all experience fear. It's a natural human response, but the Stoics want you to understand something crucial about fear. It often disguises incredible opportunities for growth. Instead of running from what scares you, what if you leaned into it? Think about it. Every time you step outside your comfort zone, every time you confront something difficult, you forge within yourself a new resilience. You learn that you're capable of handling more than you thought. The Stoics believed that obstacles are not roadblocks, but detours on the path to something greater. So that thing you're afraid of, that presentation at work, that difficult conversation you've been avoiding, it's not something to fear, but a chance to test yourself, to build your courage, to become more than you were yesterday. Take the fear of failure, for example. So many people are paralyzed by it, but the Stoics would tell you that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the way there. Remember, a ship in harbor is safe, but that's not what ships are built for. Set sail and embrace the journey, storms and all. This next principle might sound counterintuitive, but stay with me. The Stoics had a practice called premeditatio malorum, which translates to the premeditation of evils. Sounds pretty dark, right? But it's not about dwelling on negativity. It's about mentally preparing for the inevitable setbacks that life throws our way. By visualizing potential challenges and even failures, we strip them of their power to surprise and paralyze us. If you've taken the time to imagine potential problems, a technical glitch, a tough question from the audience, you'll be much better equipped to handle them with grace and composure. This practice isn't about expecting the worst to happen. It's about understanding that unexpected things do happen, and the best way to deal with them is to be prepared. Remember, the obstacle is the way, and sometimes the best way to overcome an obstacle is to see it coming before it even arrives. Our minds are incredibly powerful tools, but they can also be our own worst enemies. Negative thoughts, self-doubt, limiting beliefs, these can hold us back more than any external obstacle ever could. The Stoics recognized this, and they urged us to become vigilant guardians of our thoughts. They taught that we have the power to choose how we interpret events and that our thoughts shape our reality. So the next time you catch yourself spiraling into a pit of negativity, hit the pause button. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? Is it helpful? Is it based on facts or just my fears? Often you'll find that your negative thoughts are based on irrational fears or assumptions, and once you recognize that, you can start to challenge and reframe them. Shift your focus from what you lack to what you can control, your effort, your attitude, your perspective. You have the power to choose thoughts that empower you, thoughts that move you closer to your goals, thoughts that bring you peace. Now that we've talked about challenging negative thoughts, let's talk about actively cultivating positive ones. This is where affirmations and visualizations come in. Affirmations are short, powerful statements that reinforce positive beliefs about yourself and your abilities. Things like, I am capable, I am strong, I am worthy of love and happiness. By repeating these affirmations regularly, you begin to rewire your subconscious mind, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Visualizations work in a similar way. Close your eyes and imagine yourself successfully navigating a situation that you find challenging. See yourself speaking confidently in public, acing that job interview, or having a difficult conversation with grace and compassion. The more vividly you can see and feel yourself succeeding, the more you program your mind for success. Be intentional about what you're planting. Nurture your mind with affirmations, water it with visualizations, and watch your confidence and resilience blossom. This next principle might make you a little uncomfortable, but that's okay. Growth rarely happens in our comfort zones. The Stoics understood that facing our fears head-on in a controlled and gradual way is one of the most effective ways to overcome them. This is the essence of exposure therapy. Think of it like this. If you're afraid of spiders, you don't start by handling a tarantula. You might begin by looking at pictures of spiders, then watching videos, then maybe observing one from a safe distance. Slowly but surely, you expose yourself to the source of your fear in manageable doses, building up your tolerance over time. If you're afraid of public speaking, start by practicing in front of a mirror. Then with a trusted friend, then maybe at a local open mic night. Each step you take, no matter how small, chips away at the hold that fear has over you. You build a confidence that comes from experience, from knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way. You don't have to walk this path alone. The Stoics understood the power of community and the importance of seeking guidance from those who have already navigated the challenges we face. Throughout history, great leaders, thinkers, and athletes have all had mentors, coaches, and advisors to guide them. This support can come from a variety of sources: a trusted friend, a family member, a therapist, a mentor, or even a community of like-minded individuals who share your values and goals. The key is to find people who inspire you, who challenge you to be your best self, and who will support you on your journey. Don't be afraid to reach out for help when you need it. Remember, asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It takes courage to admit that you don't have all the answers and to seek guidance from others. And in doing so, you open yourself up to a world of support and wisdom that can help you overcome any obstacle. One of the core tenets of Stoicism, as articulated by Epictetus himself, is the importance of understanding what is within our control and what is not. This simple yet profound principle is key to finding peace and resilience in a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable. Think of it like this: we can't control the weather, the economy, or the actions of others. Worrying about these external factors is like trying to hold back the tide. It's futile and exhausting. What we can control, however, are our own thoughts, emotions, and actions. We can choose how we respond to challenges, how we interpret events, and how we treat ourselves and others. The Stoics taught that by focusing our energy on what we can control, we reclaim our power. We stop wasting precious time and energy on things that are beyond our influence, and we direct our efforts towards creating positive change in our own lives and the world around us. Focus on what you can control, let go of what you can't, and watch your life transform. Acceptance, a word that often evokes images of passivity or resignation, but in the Stoic sense, acceptance is anything but passive. It's a powerful act of acknowledging reality as it is, without judgment or resistance. This doesn't mean we have to like everything that happens to us. It simply means we recognize that suffering is a part of life, and fighting against it only prolongs our pain. Think of it like this: you can't stop the waves from crashing, but you can learn to surf. You can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Acceptance is not about giving up. It's about letting go of the need to control everything and finding peace in the present moment, even when it's difficult. True strength lies not in resisting reality, but in embracing it with open arms and a courageous heart. The Stoics believed that true happiness and fulfillment come from living in harmony with nature. But what does that mean? It means aligning ourselves with the natural order of things, both within ourselves and in the world around us. It means accepting that change is inevitable, that there are seasons to life, and that everything is in a constant state of flux. It means embracing our own mortality, recognizing that we are but a small part of something much greater than ourselves. Living according to nature also means finding contentment in the present moment, rather than constantly chasing after fleeting pleasures or worrying about the future. It means appreciating the simple things in life: the warmth of the sun on our skin, the laughter of loved ones, the beauty of the natural world. When we live in accordance with nature, we tap into a deep well of peace and resilience. We stop struggling against the current and instead learn to flow with it. Embrace the rhythms and cycles of life. Find beauty in the impermanence of all things, and you will discover a profound sense of peace and belonging. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to get caught up in what we lack, what's wrong, or what we're afraid of. But the Stoics understood that true happiness lies in appreciating what we have right here, right now. This is the power of gratitude. Gratitude is not about ignoring the challenges in our lives. It's about shifting our focus to the good, even when it feels small. It's about training our minds to see the abundance that surrounds us rather than dwelling on what's missing. Start by taking a few minutes each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for. Your health, your loved ones, a roof over your head, a warm meal, a beautiful sunset. The more you practice gratitude, the more you'll start to notice the good in your life. You'll find yourself feeling happier, more content, and more resilient in the face of challenges. Gratitude is not a passive feeling, it's a conscious choice. We've covered a lot of ground today, from embracing fear as an opportunity to living in harmony with nature. These 10 Stoic principles, if you integrate them into your life, can be powerful tools for overcoming fear and building a life of purpose, resilience, and inner peace. Stoicism isn't about becoming emotionless or passive. It's about learning to manage our emotions, to choose our responses, and to find strength and clarity amidst the chaos of life. Start by choosing one of these principles to focus on today. How can you apply it to a challenge you're facing? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue this conversation. And if you found this video valuable, please like and subscribe for more insights on Stoicism, personal development, and mental well-being. Together, let's navigate life's storms with the calm assurance that Stoicism provides.